Hey guys, welcome back to the Cule podcast. Welcome back to another watch along. Newcastle versus Barcelona. Our round of 16 journey. It starts Barcelona in the knockouts this season. It starts against Newcastle. We faced them in the group stage towards the earlier start of the season. Barcelona won 2-1. You saw that fantastic Marcus Rashford brace. Barcelona, they're going to be counting on our players in order to get the victory. Hansi Flick's men, let me share it with you guys right here. But Hansi Flick's lineup for tonight's match, he has Joao Cancelo, Gerard, Martín, Joan Garcia, Cubarsí, and Araujo in that back line. I personally don't like how this back line is going to be set up. I would much rather see Gerard Martín out there on the left-hand side and Joao Cancelo out there on the right. It seems that Joan Garcia is not going to be starting as he has some discomfort. Midfield of Pedri and Bernal. Up top, Raphinha, Fermín Lopez, Lamine, Yamal, and Lewandowski. Ferran is not going through the best of form, and so that's going to be Lewandowski to replace him. Let me bring in the audio so you guys can hear, and we'll get everything underway, boys. Super hyped.
This match is brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League official partner.
Official partner.
Well, they've been waiting for this one ever since they knew their paths would meet. Karabag dispatched.
Oh, snap.
By the Magpies, but Barcelona a step up as away we go.
And yeah, it's going to be Araujo.
United's recent history. And as for Barcelona, their hope is business as usual.
It's going to be Araujo as the right back.
They've already come to this ground this season. Come away with a victory.
We just need to make sure that we're solid in these opening minutes right here.
To progress to another quarter-final in this competition.
All right, come on, boys.
Hello, everyone. And St James's Park, a real buzz of anticipation here tonight, and one that may have been dampened by the missing of
That's a foul.
Gordon as centre forward, because that would have brought a threatening trio up front. But Asula starts, and he does bring a physical presence.
Let's get it.
An unknown presence.
What's up, Selvin? Araujo starting? I was like, Anad? Yes, sir. We are going to win.
To really bring a presence of pressing.
I'm surprised that it's
power.
What happened right here?
Saying that caused the problems for Barcelona in that high line. For Barcelona, looking in their 4-2-3-1. Fermín Lopez, who's just drifting into the screen in the middle by the referee, will drift around, but Yamal out on the bottom of the screen.
We need to make sure just Pedri gets as much of the ball as possible tonight.
He will bring the game to light at some point.
No.
Alanga looking to get space down that side and find some room, and he did impress in the fixture earlier on this campaign. Anthony Alanga forcing the first corner.
Joao Cancelo out at left back with the Araujo.
Good clearance from Gerard Martín. Zero risk taken.
For Barcelona, Alanga up against Joao Cancelo. You're feeling.
Come on, boys.
Doesn't like to defend at the best of times. A left back, Anthony Alanga will want to run at him with real purpose.
And so the first corner, Araujo marking Burn. It goes to the back post, and Garcia.
Nice, Garcia.
Not claiming that in the end.
Come on, boys.
And the first booze for Yamal. The booze of respect, we call it. And no foul.
No foul.
Can't feed it through to Asula. And then Pedri, who was absolutely fantastic, particularly in the second half.
Hey, those are fouls. The referee is letting the ball play.
Early drive from him. Ramsey is opened up for him. And it's blocked in the end.
Those are fouls on Pedri.
Getting across.
Now this is livening St James's crowd in. This is what Newcastle will bring, and talk about that first game. And Barcelona will expect this. They will expect to be under the pump for the opening 20-25 minutes. The question is how long can Newcastle keep this going for, and can they score?
Tonali is literally pulling his shirt right there.
They fell short in that game in the group stage, not taking
Come on, boys.
chances early on.
They'll concede from the corner.
For the home side, and it goes. Garcia struggling again to get there, forced in by Tonali.
Oh my gosh!
In that 6-yard box. Awkward start for Joan Garcia in that Barcelona goal.
Yeah, shaky start. You just see him trying to get through all those bodies. So difficult to get the contact, but then...
Oh my god, damn.
Movement of Barnes
Oh.
just to cross him was just enough.
Tonali with the header.
Gets himself. It's a simple pickup. But
Whew.
Barnes running across.
Thank goodness it was Cubarsí last man.
Newcastle players in around him. He's struggling. Shaky start.
Cubarsí had to get there. And
Bro, both of Bernal and Araujo on him. Joan Garcia seems nervous, already making mistakes. Nah, I don't think he's nervous. I don't think he's nervous. I think that was just like an awkward encounter.
He will go for the long throw. Pushed in by Hall. Trying to flick it on, and a different kind of flick in the end. It runs through, and you'd think
Come on.
Garcia here will take his time, but no.
No, why?
Just saw Pedri in the midfield saying, "What are you doing? Just kill the game for a second."
Yeah. That was a mistake from Joan.
A fervent atmosphere. It's a lively one.
Ramsey onto Alanga. Not quite cleanly in the end. Barcelona being
Boys, we still haven't had a nice...
We've seen already
Oh
Mark
my
Bernal,
gosh.
the midfielder so talented, but targeted already by Joel Linton.
There we go.
Can't control it.
There we go. Relax the game, boys. Just kill it for a second.
He will dictate the play if he's allowed to. He'll stop the game and just pass and pass and pass and pass you into submission. Eddie Howe will have got this team psyched before the game. Will have wanted that man.
Gordon on the bench.
To be starting, but not fit for purpose.
There's an illness at the moment. The forward who scored 10 goals in this competition. Meanwhile, Marcus Rashford on the Barcelona bench, the man who scored 2 goals. Barca's win here. Garcia, that's what his midfield will want him to do for now. Lewandowski can't make it stick. Lewandowski wearing that protective mask. A fractured eye socket recently.
Yeah, he was another interesting inclusion, wasn't he? Just wondering whether his physical presence, rather than Ferran Torres as centre forward.
Oh, Araujo, you can't get beat like that, man.
What can he do here, the young forward? Asula angles tight. It was closed down quickly in the end.
Oh, Araujo, you can't get beat like that, my guy.
That's a sign of Lewis Hall.
Yeah, this is what he's capable of, driving through. And
Oh, you got turned right there.
Barcelona.
Takes us a while to get into the groove of things. As long as we don't concede, we're all right. Yeah.
Really well to recover. Gerard, Martín, and shut
Besides,
down.
Newcastle has these, like, you know, these strong starts to the match. We just need to make sure we survive in these opening 10 to 15 minutes.
Studio team pointing out those vulnerabilities at the back from Barcelona, a side that conceded in every league phase game. Tonali to take this Newcastle corner. And Tonali, good shape on that, but straight into the...
No, relax it. Kill it.
For him in his first season with Barcelona.
Keep it.
And his first season in Barcelona, of course. The ball goes long and through.
Oh my
to Aaron Ramsdale, starting his 3rd match in 3 different competitions.
One goalkeeper who is truly the first choice, and one that's just becoming established in the
Oh, come on. How does he still get the ball?
He has been a fantastic addition for Barcelona. So often they've relied on him, not just with his ability with the feet, but with the saves that he has to make in emergency proceedings.
And here's Barnes.
I'm pretty sure Barnes would be outside in this position right here.
Barnes loves to cut inside, and he's looking for that corner. Miscued by Tonali.
Offside, yeah.
And then the flag does go up in the end. Barcelona ruling it to go up earlier.
He's seen Barnes at the bottom of his screen, and
He's miles off.
Fraction early, doesn't he? You're feeling the pace that he's got, that Alanga has got, with the line.
All right, come on, boys.
Barcelona are holding. There's no real need to go that early because you're going to win the foot race between the Barnes and Alanga on the far side. Just hold your runs, stay patient. There's going to be opportunities for Newcastle.
Absolutely. Barcelona still waiting to settle into their rhythm.
Oh
Martin's
my.
putting that ball in behind, but again the flag is up. And Lewandowski. The thing that strikers do, pretending they can't hear the whistle.
Talking about
He's not offside either. What is?
That's just a high line of one. For Newcastle, they love to step in. They have to step in as a back four. Manager demands.
Look at the possession stats right here so far in these opening like 10-15 minutes. 65% possession for Newcastle. Is the game plan right here just at the start of the match for Barcelona to go for long?
In the Premier League about set pieces this season. Newcastle already trying to show their strength in that department. As Ramsdale goes forward, Burn sent forward there to compete. Here's Joel Linton. And it goes against him in the end.
The referee is letting a lot go, guys.
Agreeda's got his work cut out today. There will be.
He's letting a lot go. Horrible start from the referee. Clear fouls in our favor and an offside on level that shouldn't even be. That as well.
There's 5 players on this pitch who are a yellow card away from missing the second leg. It's Joel Linton.
He's laying a lot. He's letting the game get very physical right here.
And Fermín Lopez and Gerard
When you're going about the game in that fashion, you have to make sure that you're consistent. In the second half, you can't go and be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna.
Hold up, he's up against Dan Burn, who is a giant of a man I've played against him.
I'm gonna start, being a little bit more strict with the contact.
He is as a target. We'll return to that story soon. Here's Trippier looking for Elanga, and a cross, didn't quite get it right. There's an opportunity there.
It's well worked. All eyes were turned towards Dan Burn. The space was there for Elanga, and not for the first time. Joan Garcia not sure. He's just trying to do things too quickly, trying to get on with the game.
Oh my God!
Of course, Barcelona.
John's scaring me. He's making so many mistakes.
This season, but they were well.
Don't worry, Sylvan. We're all good. We're all good.
Stamford Bridge. Sent off in that game. So mixed experiences in England.
Offside, offside, offside. Referee, call it, call it, call it.
Offside. Who has had a good season in this competition up to now.
Again, you can see him wanting to arc his run.
No, onside.
That isn't offside. That is where the perilous position for the referee's assistants are as well.
Challenge from Ramsey. Who was sent off against Manchester United in the Premier League. Missing.
Wasn't even an offside. What are these referees on?
Very much needed in this midfield. A midfield without Bruno Guimaraes. Barcelona at the moment struggling to feed their midfield. Looking for that switch across to Yamal. Can he get the better of Hall? Not on this occasion. An excellent work from Lewis Hall again.
Okay.
Lopez with a foul.
Yeah, well, he's fortunate, boy. He's just having a little chat there. Tonali also having a chat to say, come on, that's a yellow card. And I'm not sure
the referee letting so much go. That is a yellow card.
That's as obvious as you're going to get. That's really good play from Lewis Hall. He's in for a big night. He's a talented player, talented fullback.
Fermín Lopez, one of those players, a yellow card away from suspension. Here's Ramsey. Alec Chow. Good pass into Ramsey. And Tonali will look to set Elanga away, and it just ran away from him.
Come on, boys.
In the end, but he applauds the effort. He
Good
knows
stuff, good
that's
stuff.
the sort of situation he wants
What's the
to be
score
in.
For the other games? Bayern already winning, Atletico already winning. Liverpool lost against Galatasaray.
That's a lovely touch.
Nice.
Inside to get Barcelona going here. Their first attack of the game. Raphinha trying to find a bit of space, and it's blocked by Trippier.
All right, come on, boys.
And these are the sort of positions Barcelona want to be in.
Yeah, take your time, find your player and pick your spot. And now Pedri just steadying the ship, just allowing the players in front of them to have that bit of movement, all in all, whilst Lamine Yamal is waiting on the wing to step inside.
There's Pedri again. Cubarsí. Feeding into Yamal, trying to move that ball quickly, gets it back. Yamal onto Lewandowski, moves it onto Raphinha.
You have Cancelo, you have Cancelo.
Barcelona.
No, you have Cancelo.
Just too much on it, but Yamal will keep this move going. And turning something into a situation where Barcelona can score from and defended in the end. Forward by Hall. Not the worst idea in the world. Vasula chasing after it. A good strength from him. Referee playing advantage here. Barnes, Alanga, not quite quick off the mark, and Cancelo came across.
Corner.
It's a good recovery from Cancelo, and
very good defensive work from Cancelo right there.
Down to a T, you're not quite sure what's going to happen, but you certainly can't read him. You come up against him, a rangy player.
Cubarsí did a good job right there defending.
Players with long limbs and awkward. And
did Cubarsí get hit in the face?
From Cubarsí.
Sulu scored a fantastic goal against Manchester.
Cubarsí gets the ball right there.
Rewarded with a start.
Was it necessary for Fermín to do that?
Tonight as well, a big evening for him. And another corner for Newcastle.
Come on, boys.
Not even played 15 minutes yet.
Just seeing Joan Garcia, he's looked to get involved in a lot of these. They're all congregating those Newcastle players beyond the far post. You're just thinking, what point are they going to come and engage?
Tonali with a corner. Good corner as well. Chow was close to that.
Good clearance, Raphinha. Clear that.
Trippier. Now Lewandowski looking for Yamal. It's going to be
there we go.
Him.
There we go.
To Raphinha.
2v2, 2v2, 2v2.
Position here for Raphinha.
Raphinha.
Stretch there at the back.
It's a 2v2. Take your time.
Those two together, you're thinking they were going to create more, weren't you?
Yeah.
Indecision for Newcastle.
Vasula. Holding up the ball well so far. Busy start to this one.
Offside. That's offside.
Flag stays down. Oh, what a save.
That's offside.
Garcia, we expected the flag
Good
to
stuff,
go
Garcia.
but the goalkeeper still had to pull out the stop.
Come on, good stuff.
And it is a fantastic save, and we've seen him do this time and time again for Barcelona. He's onside. He's just about onside. He stands and waits, and you think you know where he's going to go. I think that's as good as Alanga could hope to get a strike away. He's not known too much for his final product, and it's just not in the corner. But
oh my gosh!
Top save from Joan Garcia.
People sleeping on Galatasaray at home.
Terrific stop.
It's scary. I don't trust Liverpool this season. Liverpool this season have been iffy. They have the quality to win you games, but they've been inconsistent. In the Premier League, they've done better.
It's Pedri. Pedri will look for plenty of touches here. The sting away from the home crowd. So far, the threats Newcastle have shown. And they win that ball back. Bernal. Pedri again. Expecting him to have the most touches by the end of this one. Martín. Cubarsí. Yamal.
Nice, Lamine.
Spotted the gap. Clips it across to Raphinha.
Good work, boys.
Game of concentration.
Xabi definitely takes over next season. That's a real possibility. Xabi Alonso at Liverpool.
Concentration and bravery. No, Lamine Yamal's a danger man. Seeing Fermín Lopez is just switching with him. They're just having a little change around in shape, in formation, just to move the Newcastle players and their heads, their understanding of who's where and why.
Come on, boys. I like this. I like this. Let's have a nice period of holding the ball right here.
Martín had to fill in under one position for Barcelona. He's not the only player having to do that this season.
Ah, Fermín slips, man.
Missing fullbacks.
Nice, good pressure from Barcelona. That's a yellow. That's a yellow.
First booking of the game. That's what Barcelona want.
Okay.
He's a lucky boy.
1 for 1.
He's got away with that. Because once the ball had been nicked away from him, he knew he had to bring him out.
1 for 1. Fermín Lopez commits the foul, not booked. Haw doesn't get. Okay, I'm fine with that. No, wait. 3-0.
Fortunate not to have a player and a yellow card.
For Atletico, what?
So
What am I watching?
Opportunity here for Barcelona.
Spurs are collapsing.
And Lopez playing it in. And Araujo in the end. Skying that one
Nah,
open.
Spurs.
Very poor. Feeling that whether it was meant.
That's diabolical. Hold on, I want to see the goals. Griezmann scores.
Marcus Rashford, what an impact he had.
Romero.
In the campaign. Rashford and Gordon on the bench.
Nice, Pedri.
What a beautiful turn. Lamine Lopez out to Cancelo. Pedri again, who's starting to tick.
There you go, Cancelo.
He's much happier in these sort of areas. And moving it on quickly, and Barcelona moving this pretty well.
Oh!
In mouth for Dan.
Almost an own goal.
Well, you're expecting Lewandowski there or thereabouts waiting, but he's drifted away.
Good run from Raphinha.
I was expecting him to be behind him. He felt
Oh,
like he had to
so
play
close,
that,
so close.
and he didn't. Just a look on his face tells you
The
everything
Tottenham keeper is being
you need to know
subbed
about how
off?
close that was.
What an angle that was.
15, no way.
It's a Barcelona corner. When you have players of the quality of Pedri and Yamal, you can't pin them down forever. Starting to show quality. 20 minutes into this
Bro.
Barcelona force the issue from this corner. Goes
No.
too much on it.
All good, boys, all good.
We've had 21 minutes now in this one, and you're probably seeing quite clearly what both sides' game plan would have been for trying to put it into action. Newcastle trying to physically impose themselves on Barcelona. Barcelona trying to control the game, control the ball.
Yeah, hustle and hurry and get forward quick from Newcastle.
Nice, Araujo.
Barcelona looking to find their spot. In the meantime, play a higher line as you can, and it's been as gripping as we thought it might be. Feeling over two legs, this could be one that will keep on ticking.
Good touch from Barnes. Barcelona can pick it up again. Araujo.
Come on, boys.
Pedri. And Pedri again. The most difficult areas of the pitch to play. He plays it so easy. Makes it look so easy.
Well, pass from Cubarsí.
Pass forward to Yamal and Raphinha with space. Slip in. Cancelo trying to pull it back as well.
Ah.
Raphinha wins it back once more.
Raphinha's trying to find Lamine right here.
Yamal. Twisting, turning. Excellent.
Ah! Good try, Lamine, good try. Lamine Yamal is warming up, boys. Lamine Yamal is warming up. You're seeing him right there. Araujo on the overlap. Oh my God, guys. I can't be honest. Like, we have Araujo overlapping Lamine Yamal.
It's the save.
Ramsey, he does get a touch on that.
Really need to do it. He knew it was going wide.
So Raphinha take the corner short. Barcelona to move it quickly, but that was a bit sloppy from them in the end. And here's Ramsey to drive forward. And Raphinha ends up cutting it out, but then
Oh, Lamine Yamal, you can't be making a mistake like that, man. All good, boys. All good.
Barcelona get a lot of success from Bernal loitering. He's one of the main beneficiaries in there. He's got a lot of goals recently just from that, but that was far from one of their best and nearly cost them.
Newcastle fast.
They showed shit. Araujo looking like a proper right back.
Just yet. Target at least. Here's Barnes.
2-0 for Bayern. Oh my god, bro. They're gonna cook Atalanta, man.
A few times Newcastle have tried to play that ball through the midfield on the ground, and then Tonali trying to sweep it in behind.
Oh my gosh.
Every team knows.
Kinski is he the Spurs keeper? He went off crying. Wait, was he at fault for 2 of the goals?
You know how high they are. It's just a case of helping it on.
There will be a free kick.
Oh wow.
Lewandowski. Come on, Rob, tell us about playing against Lewandowski.
Well, they played against Lewandowski and Dan Burn, and there are 2 giants.
I didn't ask about Dan Burn.
No, Angie, I'm not talking about the keeper who's coming on. I think Vicario is coming on. Kinski is the one who made the mistakes. Well, I mean, I'm looking at this graphic right here. Yeah, Vicario's coming
I know
on.
the outcome here. I know they're going to hit a corner. I just hope and pray and I dive as hard as fast as I can to get a touch on it.
All the way around? Okay, so an error from the graphic then. 4-0!
So far, Newcastle trying to rattle the heads of the Barcelona players.
Wait, boys, what are we talking about? Kinski got subbed off.
Situation before.
Lenormand 4-0. No, it's over.
And calmly now as well.
Yeah, look right here.
It's going to drop to Lewandowski. Ramsey can't win it off Fermín Lopez. Raphinha. Raphinha slipping in inside.
No.
Link up on that occasion.
Great job, Araujo. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Boys, we're going to have to watch the highlights of this match. 4-0 in the opening 22 minutes. No, it's game over.
Recognize
3-0 Bayern.
Barcelona are getting themselves right into this one. It's never going to be easy for either side at this stage. Barnes.
Oh.
Then a challenge. Araujo and Barnes. I felt he was fouled. Trippier clips it forward to Ramsey. A chance maybe to take it first time. Elanga hangs it in there, and Asula
Good stuff.
can't hit the target.
Nothing there. They need to be relegated to reset. Fire those ex-Arsenal employees.
This was a real moment for Ramsey that you thought was going to
Hey,
a strike away.
Romero,
Cross,
Van de Ven.
off the foot, just drifts it that little bit too
I
high.
definitely take in some Spurs players on a reduced fee.
That's why he can't get the control on it.
Do we really think they're making it back up to the Prem? Yeah, Sylvan, I think so. I think the money that they're going to be receiving as a parachute, and on top of that, you know, I think this is a one-off season. I do think Spurs make it back up.
It would be a Barcelona throw.
Especially with that stadium.
A lot of time in his press conference answering questions about Xavi, the former manager. His comments made about Porter and the fact that Barcelona were talking to Hansi Flick while Xavi was still the manager. The German has a fabulous record in this competition. It's one of the great noises in football, that.
They'll be getting rank sacked.
A
fire sale on their players. I hope so. I hope so. I hope Romero leaves, Van de Ven leaves. Those would be the two names I'd be looking at. at Spurs.
Trippier playing that in behind.
Obviously, kudos as well.
Martín across.
Hold on, let's see the lineup.
So nearly half an hour in.
Oh my God, Van de Ven is having a horrendous
Sides
match.
have showed their strengths, both sides.
Kolo
have
Muani,
shown
Pedro
where they can go
Porro,
out as well.
Saad, Gray.
No way through for either up to now.
Paulinho. I mean, the only player that I'm looking at are their two center backs, Romero and Van de Ven.
He plays it long. One of the biggest games that Ramsdale's played in his career as well. From the Arsenal goalkeeper.
Tottenham score.
He's in there for distribution.
Okay, Tottenham score. 4-1.
Benefit they've got from him playing rather than Nick Pope and
Romero ain't serious. The guy's a walking time bomb. And Jay, the thing is, certain matches he's liability, but in those big games, he's a rock.
He had one season in the Champions League for this season. Ramsdale's winning that to drop in. I'm sure you've been there before.
Van de Ven would be an interesting proposition.
And he's down the bottom end there. He's just hoping that bounce would skid it on and just about did enough.
Interesting battle so far between Hall and Yamal. Joan to Trippier. Burn.
Barcelona, they're not pressing like they did against Atletico.
John Linton taking a gamble there against Yamal.
All right.
Didn't feature.
I don't know if I want a Spurs level player anymore. Romero got Bozo gene. Van de Ven has horrible attitude, and they're from Spurs.
Newcastle's only victory over Barcelona.
Yeah, but it's Spurs. Look at Harry Kane right now. He's from Spurs, and he's absolutely killing it at Bayern.
Barnes, do you have memories of that 3-2?
I think if you take him out of Spurs, I think you see the best out of him.
If cult hero would apply to one person, it would be that.
Van de Ven is kind of good at the same time. He's kind of overrated when you deep it.
Someone who is adored by this crowd.
Barcelona have to make a big center back signing in the summer. Senesi is a name that's being thrown around. Oh, Araujo, good work. Find level, find level, find level.
No foul. Joel Linton, and then the decision comes. Never popular with the crowd.
There's a smile from Joel Linton. It's from the fourth official that this was given. It's through the back.
Yeah, he hits the leg.
Pedri. That's why it was given rather than any particular contact. Frustration for him and the referee. I don't think saw it. It was the fourth official from the touchline who gave it.
Header won by Burn.
Fermín, get there, get there, get there. Nice.
Garcia looking to get that ball across to Raphinha. And that's tidy play. Resilient, but then Ramsey nicked it off him. And Joel Linton holds off Raphinha. And then Barnes too much on it. They've rushed a few of those opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely, Seb. And you're just thinking sometimes.
Okay, so how's the scoreline looking like in the other matches?
Composure at times.
Still okay.
In the right sort of areas.
Come on, boys. Let's get a goal.
Playing it back to Chow. Trippier. Down the line to Alanga. Sula on the move. Alanga left the ball behind. Ramsey. Trippier. Tonali. Alanga. Alanga shot. And Garcia holds.
Good work, Joan.
It would have been a mistake or something special from that distance. And the bounce is awkward, but it's just far enough away for Joan Garcia to make a comfortable claim. Any further closer to him, he may have been struggling. He saw his mate Sula do it last week. He's thinking, I'll tell you what, I'll have a go myself.
Still applying that pressure.
Nice, Raphinha. That's a foul.
And that will be a free kick to Barcelona. And we are going to
And
see
first yellow.
a yellow card.
Okay.
To Tonali. Can't believe it.
Okay, so the referee was like, you get one freebie.
That pull was enough, and he just asked for consistency from referees. There's been 3 in the game, pretty much identical. That's the first yellow card.
Okay.
Tonali just has to be careful there. Irritation because the referee speaks Italian as well. Araujo trying to feed it forward. This might work for Lewandowski.
Ah, Fermín so close.
Those long limbs to get there. Barnes. Now Hall. We saw Faustino Asprilla earlier. So next to him, Steve Harper. Keeping coach nowadays, but a former goalkeeper at Newcastle. Forgive us for concentrating on Asprilla, though.
2 heroes.
Absolutely. This part of the world. Elanga. Tonali. Elanga.
Good work. Good work from Bernal right there.
Bernal that time.
You can see how high that Barcelona line is, and then in turn,
yeah,
the field's presence just makes it so tight in there. And there, you see the key battle.
I think Barcelona is not pressing as much as they would like because Lewandowski is there, obviously.
First ball in. Why it's so important.
Yamal. Yamal still 18 years of age. A player at the moment. Barcelona want to feed a bit more if they can. Pedri. Tonali breathing down his neck, but that doesn't bother Pedri.
There we go, Pedri.
Wide to Yamal. His touch was enough to invite Hall, but not too much. Yamal. Looking for Fermín Lopez on that occasion. Tonali is foul. Referee happy for play to carry on, and then Tonali gives
nice moment, nice mistake. Cancelo.
Bearing down on goal.
Find Lamine, find Lamine, find Lamine.
Himself, he did.
No.
Tried to hold on to it, but Trippier slipped.
The pass was late from Raphinha.
That's a let-off for Newcastle. Trippier's gone down holding his groin after the slip. He wasn't the first. Tonali also gave it away, and just thinking they need to steady themselves here. Newcastle
conserving energy, doubt we can press the whole game. No, I agree. I think the team can press a lot more. However, I don't think, for example, looking at how intense our games have been during these past recent weeks, that we're going to be able to sustain that. So I agree in that sense. I think we can see a much more intense second half.
Did he just strain the groin area there, Trippier? It would be a huge loss to Newcastle if he can't continue. They do have Livramento on the bench, but even so, captain needed here. Livramento, very talented fullback, of course, had his injury issues this season.
Yeah, he's only just coming back himself.
Oh, injury for Trippier?
Kieran Trippier. He's possibly got the easier ride of the 2 fullbacks with Cancelo coming on.
This, I would say, has been Barcelona's best chance of the match. This chance for Fermín Lopez. Difficult. Not easy whatsoever.
Oh, how fit Livramento is, will we find out in this one? He'd love to be a part of a fixture like this. This is what happened to Trippier.
Just see the studs not take to the turf, and immediate concern for Kieran Trippier.
Such experience.
Spent some time at Atletico as well. And then came back to England.
He was signaling he can come back on, and that is the case, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to continue. Referee twice said to Trippier he can come back on the pitch, but he's limping on now. So he's trying to give himself every opportunity to some recovery.
It's not the game to be carrying a groin strain, not the amount of sprints, of turning you've got to do and running back towards your own goal from right back.
Massive shout of man on from 50,000 people. Ball down the line, Alanga. Ramsey inside him. Alanga across.
Ooh!
And how close was that to Asula?
Well, I don't think he could believe that Alanga was going to get it across. Just that touch out, and it's a wonderful ball.
Oh, wow. So close. Alanga reminds me so much of St. Maximin.
Make that run. Just hanging around that far post is never going to get you that chance.
That's also a mistake. A foul on Cubarsí. A follow through from Osuna, is it? Oh, let me see.
Lewandowski gives it away.
Osula, no. Osula. No, Araujo. There we go.
Across towards Alanga. And now can Barcelona break? Yamal.
Find Cancelo.
A switch on here, Yamal. Stead goes down the line, but ball's there. And then Yamal blocks off Hall. Nervous look round to the referee.
It's frustration. I think Lamine Yamal, as much as anything, frustration for Eddie Howe. I'm saying, well, if Tonali got booked for what he did, I don't see what the difference
No,
is.
that's shoulder to shoulder.
He's clearly never going to get there. Clearly wanted to take out his man. Add it to the list of suspect bookings that haven't happened this evening.
He's done that a few times, Lewis Hall. Shown his quality on the ball. The young man has played in midfield as well. Yamal. Some glimpses so far from the young superstar. Here's Ramsdale. Going for that pass through to Ramsey. Trippier. Ramsey.
Good work, Martín. Good work, boys. Good work. Good work.
Martín has had a lot of covering to do so far as we close in on half-time. Goal. He didn't get that cushion right.
What options does Hansi Flick have on the bench? Let me see. Not all of these are players who are going to be available. Dani Olmo.
To Garcia.
Eric Garcia.
That wasn't what Martín would have wanted. So Newcastle look to pin Barcelona in here. And they've just got too tight. Ramsey's so eager to pick that ball off Pedri. But it's very difficult to do.
It's real quality, real knowledge of how to manipulate the man and the ball. You just see him waiting.
Yeah, the shirt pull right there.
A continual pulling of the shirt rather than the actual one motion.
Dani Olmo is having the best. Definitely in the second half, I want to see Marcus Rashford. I want to see Marcus Rashford in the midfield. We don't have many options.
The frustration is it's still 0-0. You're halfway through your home leg. So it's a tall order if you go into the new camp at 0-0.
Barcelona probing again, Bernal. Martín to Cubarsí. Yamal, want to clip it over the top to Lopez. Burns stretching. Lopez will take the corner in the end.
First one that comes to mind are Rashi, Ferran, Olmo, and Garcia. It seems that Eric Garcia is injured, though. I mean, well, not injured, but has some discomfort. And that's why he isn't starting. Otherwise, he would have started in Araujo's position.
Just see number 22 drifting in. Bernal is the one. They do work the short corners, just loiters, just hangs around, stays there and taps them in like an experienced centre-forward would.
So Barcelona's third corner of this first half. And Raphinha, not one of his best.
Okay.
The big anti-climax in football.
Let me see.
It's Cubarsí, still a teenager as well. Barcelona field, let's say youngsters. Now, another of their gifted young
Come on,
players.
boys. Rooney and Cancelo then? Those are options for Hansi. But I think Cancelo in this game is just way too much of a mismatch.
It's given away by Raphinha. Ramsey wants it back from Elanga. And it does reach Ramsey. Elanga goes down. He's convinced that he was brought down. Joelinton. Barnes.
Good work, Araujo.
The first half for Newcastle.
Well, it is being checked. It's whether that is more of a slip and a stumble than a tackle that makes
No. He slips.
There is a leg across, but no one actually really makes contact with Elanga.
No, he's falling. He's falling over.
Still looking though.
Why bring Cancelo? I would say because he's a part of the team. I just think, you know, this is way too much of a physical mismatch.
So they can breathe easy for the next few seconds at least. Just 1 minute added on here in this first half. Tonali to take Newcastle's corner. In from Tonali, dealt with at the near post, but Raphinha putting it behind.
See Dan Burn just going across your screen. It's back to the far post. His run across. See him waiting there. Araujo's picking him up. He's having to mark him, but once he gets a charge on, he's very difficult to stop.
Okay. So we're just bringing Cancelo for vibes. Pedri and Bernal can't play the whole game. What else can we do? I know. That's what I'm saying. You know, but the absence of Gavi and the absence of Frenkie de Jong as well is a miss. You know. Pedri's playing the 90 today. Let's hope so. And that's the end of the first half.
Real pressure on Joan Garcia. And there you just feel the grabbing of the arm. That's what he was looking at, but a bit under pressure.
That has been a solid performance from Barcelona. Despite us, you know, being a little bit, I would say, you know, having bad passes or not, you know, being perfect. The score's 0-0. That's maturity right there from the team. The team has to remember it's a series. It's not you have to win this game. No. Survive that early storm in that we saw Newcastle do. And then from then on you build. All right, guys, I'll be posting stop sharing the screen. I'll be posting a link for those who want to join. Feel free. We'll be able to talk about the game. I want to hear your thoughts. All right. Let's look at some of the reaction on social media. Just me, or are we defending deeper than usual tonight? We are. Just relegate Spurs already? I told people their league phase campaign was fugazi. Lewandowski is so absent in the box, just not good enough. Feels like we haven't got a single competent striker right now. Oof, that is rough. Left back at center back at right back at left back. Oh my god. All right, let's get started and everything. Welcome, NJ, my friend. How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. A first half that is no.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that first half performance so far? I'll hear your opinion.
It was like, for me, it's like a little bit sneaky though. Like, as again, they're playing good defense as well, both sides, and and with Barca, they're trying to be like, what's that word? Trying to play safe, when they're pressing, which it made sense because
Yeah,
again, again with Newcastle, just one mistake they could just like outburst you with speed, right? So it made sense why they were playing strongly in defense and trying to be careful. Yes, the passings were not there, but again, come on, but it doesn't really matter at this point as long as you don't lose right now, right? So, or go down in the first half. As long as you guys are able to like hold it down, then we should be all right in second half.
yeah. In regards to Barcelona's stance in this game, I would say it's a little bit different than previous big matches. It's not
Exactly. Yeah.
Barcelona, going all out and trying to open up the score. And it's Barcelona a little bit more conservative, a little bit more passive. You're seeing Barcelona defend a little bit deeper, just a few blocks, just a few meters behind the half line, and you're seeing Barcelona try to hit Newcastle on the counter. Multiple instances you saw Joan Garcia get the ball and immediately try to find Lamine Yamal
Yeah.
or Raphinha. He was trying to find Lewandowski, who was trying to hold up the play and everything. And that has been Barcelona's stance, in that early period of the game. And then they were trying to, build and control when they were able to have some possession. But, looking at the key moments throughout the half, the referee actually let a lot of things go.
Yeah.
He was letting a
Fair,
lot of challenges
fair enough
fly.
though.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There was this one instance where Pedri, he was being fouled, no foul being called. Fermín Lopez, he should have been booked. Doesn't book
Yeah.
him,
Exactly. Yeah, bro.
which is I understand. But then Hall had the exact same challenge on Lamine Yamal, and he doesn't book him either. And then he books who was it? Tonali
Yeah.
for the foul on Raphinha. Now I'm open to that. Each team gets a freebie. I'm not against that and everything. That's usually depending on the referee, but I'm glad the referee was consistent there. Some of the other calls were a little bit
It is
but
what it is. Kind of football, what it takes, like, whatever. But
exactly.
the one that what Lewis Hall and Fermin, they should have been booked. To be fair.
Yeah, both of them, but the referee didn't call
Yeah.
them.
No. Yeah. Fair
One
enough.
for
Fair
one,
enough.
so it's
Yeah.
fair. It's fair. Looking at the chances throughout the match, I would say Newcastle's best chance was this one right here for Ilanga.
Yeah.
Ilanga isn't offside in this position. Joan Garcia, big save,
Yeah.
and that's what you want for your keeper. They went slightly out, and Barcelona's best chance, I would say, was this one right here for from
That
Fermín.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah. A mistake from Trippier. He fumbles with the ball and everything. Injured himself in the process,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. His
Rafinha,
groin.
Rafinha fumbles over the ball a little bit late in passing it to Fermín Lopez, and Fermín Lopez takes the shot, but Ramsey's there in the correct spot. And Barcelona haven't had clear-cut opportunities, but I would say we've been inaccurate with those passes because
Yeah.
I feel sometimes our players are rushing the pass or
Yeah.
are
We are.
fumbling over the ball, or I would just overall just I would say maybe lack of concentration. I don't know. We just haven't found that
It's not
final pass
really. It's not
to
really
break
lack.
Newcastle.
Sorry. I mean, it's not really lack of concentration. It's more like because of how like Newcastle put themselves in the field. Like every pass that Barca does, they read it very well. Like they know where to go. So that's why it looks like they're having a lack of concentration, but it's not really. It's just that Newcastle was reading it correctly.
Okay.
That's why.
Um, I am I'm looking at the highlights right here from the other games. Oh, what a goal from Elise.
At least
But
it's good.
yeah, Bayern are absolutely destroying Atalanta right now, 3-0.
Yeah.
I'm watching the third goal right here. Gnabry, there's so much space right here. Oh, that's a great goal. Also, Atletico Madrid 4-1.
I wasn't really surprised with it because again, yes, I guess Spurs have been awful this season, but again, when you look at it, that's all they. Well, I think they have like what 9 or 13 players injured, bro. I think.
Oh my God, it was the mistake from the keeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't save it either. He fumbles over the ball. Mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see this right here.
Like I
Oh,
don't get why.
he didn't save it. He did in the first goal. Hold on, I want to see this instance right here.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Um. Oh my! The second mistake was even worse.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't get it why that he started Kinski over Picario. I'm like, it made no sense. I'm like, it made no sense.
the referee, the manager literally subbed him off in the first 15 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Absolutely crazy.
it wasn't really a surprise because again, because both. Plus Van de Ven and Romero been shit this season, anyways.
Yeah. We need what's up, Van Lee? We need Van de Ven and your cousin Kuti. Spurs are a joke. Oof. Either one, I'm open to
I don't
grabbing.
want Cody, bro, because that guy is a ticking time bomb, bro.
Like you want Kuti? You'd want Van de Ven?
To be fair, like, but I'm like Van de Ven is good as well, but sometimes he's kind of overrated at the same time when you look at it, though. Not because he played for Spurs, but when you actually watch him play, sometimes like
Who'd be your center back option then? Because we have to make a signing in the summer.
Yeah, I know. I was think Vuskovic, would be the ideal. Like, I mean,
Who?
yes, he's young, but I mean, oh,
No,
what's that again?
who did you say?
Vuskovic from Spurs. He's on loan right now
Oh,
with
he's on loan.
with
But
Hamburg.
do you really think like another? I
I
haven't.
know, yeah.
I don't know him. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know
No,
him.
but he's a beast, bro.
No, of 1,000%. But even though he's a beast, would you want another youngster in that back line? I want a veteran. I want a veteran or a Kuti would be ideal.
Yeah, but he doesn't build. He's not built to be a Barca player, though. He's more like an athletic kind of player, though.
That's true. That is true. But however, the debate is going to be there on whether Barcelona, they have to sign a top striker or they
Yeah.
sign a center back, because at the same time, this game, Lewandowski, he hasn't been, particularly great. He's been
He's not
completely
getting
anonymous.
Yeah, he's not getting the service as well, so it's not really helping either. So
No, but even then, like he's not getting in the position, or just overall, just
Yeah.
we don't have a striker this game. He's having a duel against Burns, and who's the other center back on that they have? Malik Dahl.
yeah, what Sabi said. Yeah, it's true though. If Romero can even lead the fucking Spurs in backline and conceding goals, then what made you think that he's gonna lead fucking Barca?
He was the top center back for Argentina, winning multiple trophies.
That's
Guys,
different.
I'm
That's
saying, like,
different.
Romero's a back-to-back
different,
Copa
though, but
America finalissima World
that's
Cup
club-
champion.
that's
I am
international.
sorry. You
International
will not say
different.
anything that is
International
that's gonna
different.
change my
International
opinion
different.
on El Cuti. El Cuti's El Cuti. He's a
That's what
beast.
saying that the center back from Benfica, he's so shit. Oh yeah, never mind. He's a World Cup winner. I'm
He
like,
is.
bro,
He is. He's a World Cup winner. He's a fucking beast.
yeah, he's a beast. And how come he's like fucking losing it for Benfica then?
It's because it's Benfica.
Oh
He
yeah,
play- he
oh yeah,
played for
because Benfica. Yeah, because it's Benfica. Okay,
It is. It is.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Benfica. One of the biggest clubs in Portugal. Yeah, they can't even beat Porto. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's it called? Are they now in the Champions League? Are they among the best teams in Europe? No.
No.
Simple as that.
How come we can beat Porto then? Tell me. Even though they're the biggest club in Portugal, though. I don't know about that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's maybe the team and everything. But regardless,
blame the
my
team.
faith in El Cuti remains. My faith in El Cuti remains.
Yeah, but blame the team, not Otamendi. Oh, okay. Okay.
But regardless, El Cuti wouldn't be my number one choice.
Yeah, it's not my number one either.
For my number for the center back spot. That would be Schlotterbeck would be ideal, but Bastoni would be another good option there.
No, I don't want Bastoni, bro. That guy's trash.
Bastoni, NJ, who do you want, bro?
Bro, like,
We're not gonna be signing an 18-year-old to partner up Pau Cubarsí. Come on.
no, so we're signing. I'm pretty sure we're going to sign, but same thing, we're going to sign a veteran for sure.
We have to. I would say we
Yeah,
have to.
yeah.
Senesi as a low-cost option.
Yeah,
That's a shout.
Yeah, basically, Senesi is the one that suits the most, to be fair.
Yeah,
like,
and then you go big for a striker. That's something I'm open to.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
do we really? Okay, to be fair, you really need a strong center back, which it makes sense. But at the same time, even if you buy if, even if you pay the highest price, it doesn't mean that he will become like a workhorse right away. He could struggle as well, right? At the same time, it's a gamble, right? So
Well,
it's kind of
what we do need, regardless of who it is, we need an elite
for
center
sure,
back.
yeah, for sure,
I do not debate that whatsoever.
yeah,
But
for sure.
just focus a little bit more on this game and everything. How do you look at Barcelona facing that second half and everything? Because we don't really have options on the bench to really change the match. I'm looking at the team offensively. Yeah, you have your Dani Olmo isn't going through a particularly great run of form. Ferran not going through a particularly great run of form. Marcus Rashford there as well. But you look at the injury list for Barcelona. This is extensive. Frenkie de Jong, Koundé, Christensen, Balde, Torrent, Anthony Fernandez. Torrent and Anthony Fernandez not really, big misses. But even though they're options for a flick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I know it's kind of hard because I mean for sure Dani Olmo has to come in for sure. He has to come in for sure. Rashford, yeah. Later on, yeah, for sure.
Van Lee,
No,
when
it's not, bro.
when
Don't
I'm
even-
saying that the bench is loaded, that midfield, if one of those two goes down, who are we bringing on? We have to bring on
youth,
Dani
bro.
Olmo.
Yeah.
We have to
Who
bring
you gonna
Dani Olmo.
Who you gonna bring though? Like those kids there in the bench?
Yeah, like what's it called? Marc Cancelo would get absolutely overwhelmed. In the
Cancelo
defense, we don't have a single defender.
Exactly, yeah,
Eric Garcia, he's on the bench, but
50-50.
he's not going to be playing because he
Yeah,
has
he's
discomfort.
50-50. Yeah, he's 50-50 too. So who you gonna bring? Fucking kids, bro? Like getting fucking destroyed by fucking the midfielder from Newcastle? Yeah, okay.
It's
Like the only other thing we
the,
have is Dani Olmo and Rashford. That's
yeah.
the ideal. And I don't know, fucking Ferran, even though he's so awful right now. But
Oh,
what else? What else do we have? Like Casado's not gonna do anything anyways. Because again, you need Bernal and Pedri, like
Yeah.
because of the control. Like yes, I mentioned that Bernal will be subbed out later on, but again, you can't sub out both of them though.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm so happy with the draw. I'm really happy with the draw.
Yeah,
And
I don't
then
mind the draw this game.
you take the result, and then you focus on winning at the Camp Nou, and
it's the
that's
same thing.
very favorable for
It's the
Barcelona.
same, Newcastle are not pushover whatsoever. They're actually good. They just not be able to finish their chances. But like, when you look at the way they like construct themselves in the game, it's actually band to band with Barca. To be fair, when you look at it. Who's your goalkeeper, Ramsdale or Pope?
No, it's Ramsdale, I think.
Oh shit! What is Pope injured?
Yeah, Ramsdale. And
Oh,
here we go,
shit.
boys. Second half underway.
I'll say
All right, NJ.
1-1. I'll say 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a draw. All right. I'll see you there for the match reaction if you do tune in. All right, guys. Let's get on the way again. Come on, lock in, boys.
Start in the
Lock
second
in.
period. Joelinton passing to no one in the end. What about the approach from either side in this second half, Rob?
Yeah, you're thinking Newcastle, Eddie Howe will just have to galvanise his troops and say go again. It can only go in one way, and we can press and we can harry.
Nice, Raphinha.
Looking
No.
Flick saying to
Ah.
us, stay patient on the ball, stay patient with your quality. You know what Newcastle about this. It's a quarter of the way through the tie, which is the bigger picture, isn't it? Newcastle in their 4-3-3 have made good inroads at times, a little bit hurried to get Elanga, Asula and Barnes on the ball in their front three. Hall against Lamine Yamal has been a key matchup on the Newcastle left, the Barcelona right. Just thinking at some point Lamine Yamal may well have a say when this game gets further into it. The tired the legs are.
I think there's a strong chance of that. Terrific goal to win the game for Barcelona in Bilbao.
That's a foul.
Next day, they made the journey to England. And
Marcus Rashford on for Lewa. I think that would be a good substitution.
Illness, the reason. But basically, the two players who are vying for that left wing spot in the England side come the World Cup.
Still not really established where Anthony Gordon's best position is. Some people saying centre forward, and some people saying on that left wing. And feeling in there Between them, there is plenty of pace, that is for sure, to frighten any defence in the world.
I don't think he'll be getting in centre forward for England.
And Cubarsí.
That one might be taken.
Oh, okay.
As Garcia switches it across. Araujo trying to move it back inside to Yamal.
What?
Free kick.
That's not a foul.
Didn't touch him, ref.
Referee.
He's done it a few times against him. Just using that figurative arms around the body rather than any actual pressure. He can't
No,
believe it.
man.
Thinks he's stolen a march on Hall there, but feeling that Hall has played really, really well in that first half. He's had his hands full with Lamine Yamal. You're just wondering, as they get tired, as the bodies start to get dragged over, whether he gets exposed.
It's not a natural right back.
Come on.
But needs must for Barcelona at the moment, with Koundé injured on the right-hand side of their defence and Balde injured on the left side. As Ramsdale pumps it forward, Chow is up. Trippier, pleased that he's been able to continue. So what we thought was a ball in the
Oh,
first
mistake
half,
from...
might see him leave the game. Joelinton. I'm going to move it on. Pedri. I say he really doesn't need much to operate in. Just gone out of play. Alanga. And Bernal did foul him.
No, Bernal.
It's a real opportunity for Newcastle now. Well in anger, just to keep it in, and Bernal, I think he thought it just got out. He was making sure that the game wasn't going to carry on, but it's irresponsible from him, because you know the threat of Newcastle on these set pieces.
Come on, boys, lock in.
To take free kick from this wide area. Burn forward. Chow as well. Kieran Trippier has an excellent set-piece delivery. In from Trippier, not the worst ball in the world. Alanga didn't really catch hold of it.
Just came at him a bit quick. Alanga. Just wondering how long he'll stay with this 11. He has got options. You wonder how fit Gordon is. He's on the bench for a reason. He must be able to take some part in the game.
Why are people pushing?
Lewandowski. Good hold-up play from here. Fermín Lopez had shifted it on well to that left-hand side into Pedri, and now Raphinha. Straight to Trippier, but then Trippier almost gave it away. Ramsey under pressure.
Nice, Fermín.
The counter press from Barcelona. Based on what we've seen so far, you would have thought Barcelona's possession was higher.
Yeah. Just wondering whether Barcelona is saying, well, learn the lesson from the Copa del Rey. Thierry Henry talking about it before the game, and saying 4-0 down is too much to come back from. We can back ourselves to do most things at the Nou Camp, but maybe too many. So as long as it stays 0-0, I think they'll be just as happy.
Osula. They put the pressure on. Garcia. I think there'll be happiness from both sides, really, if it's 0-0 going into the second leg. But as Rob says there, Barcelona would take that scoreline, no doubt about it.
Oh, 1000%.
Newcastle hope they can come away from this game with an advantage. Tonali passes it straight out of play.
Yeah, not for the first time from Tonali. A little bit rushed, and you just feel that those moments for Newcastle, that hurried nature, that willingness to get forward as quick as possible is overriding everything at times.
See where they're missing Bruno Guimaraes. It's such a big absentee for them. They'd have loved a game like this. Hall is very comfortable getting forward. It's been a goal threat as well. And he's got a real goal threat to compete against. Asula. No foul. And Yamal was sharp there. Here's Pedri. In goes Joelinton. Fermín Lopez forced backwards.
There we go, boys. Good stuff, good stuff. Come on.
Martín.
Restart the play, restart the play.
Cancelo.
You have Cancelo right here.
By Trippier. Cut out by Tonali. Trippier's there. And then Chow.
Gavi's on the bench. No. He's with the squad, but he's not on the bench. He hasn't received the medical green light.
Knowing where to go and when to go in midfield as much as anywhere to block those key passes off. You can see Tonali.
Gavi's most likely going to be back in the squad.
Option there, and they're forcing it now, but
I would say after the international break.
And they have to be, because they have to get this right, because the other team, they will find that opportunity. Barcelona in particular will punish you.
Almost for Ramsey. If it'd been any other play, he would have closed down there. He might have nicked it, but it was Pedri. But then Bernal selling it short. And now Lewandowski on his shoulder. And then that's it.
Back to the keeper. I just look it up and it shows he is. No, like he's
I'd like to think not.
He's on. When you see right here, it shows like he's on the bench, but he's not an option for Hansi Flick.
From Trippier there. Cancelo, Trippier able to win it back. And now Joelinton will hold off Fermín Lopez.
Yeah, I don't think Gavi has even received the medical green light.
Chow.
That's the thing, though.
See the Newcastle be determined not to just send that ball on.
Otherwise, that'd be like big news. Gavi receiving the medical green light.
Down on the bottom of your screen could be one of the likely ones to get subbed off. Or he's holding his arm up, saying, "Don't come this way. I don't want it just yet. I'm still breathing."
So Chow does go long. Sula, who's done pretty well up front. But here's Bernal with a bit of space. Rare space for him in this game. And then Ramsey.
If the main Yamal was only
in midfield for Barcelona at the moment.
If he was faster.
His Hall.
Do you send a youngster then?
Xavi
is smart, is warming up.
Angle is tight. And it comes to nothing in the end.
It's a really good run. Really good angle made. Not blocked off by one centre-half. Just see him in the centre circle now. Coming up against Gerard Martín, who tries to block him off, who actually curves his run for him. His touch is never right. The angle's never right. Really get set. He's been game. 10 minutes into the second half, he's been full of running.
His first Champions League campaign as a player. What a night it would be to score his first Champions League goal. Garcia pumps it forward, helped on by Lewandowski. Not quite into the path of Raphinha. Barcelona would have expected to test Ramsdale a bit more so far.
Well, Yamal's been kept quiet. You're thinking Raphinha, Lewandowski, been out of form this season, not hitting the heights of seasons gone by, particularly at the moment.
Show me Sparrow scoring the winner would be.
Yes, they do score a lot of goals.
Oh my God, Martín.
So much around Yamal.
He's got the pace to get away from Cubarsí. Barnes in the middle.
Oh my God, Martín.
It had really opened up for Newcastle there.
Newcastle had a super dangerous opportunity right there. Holy.
Too many from Elanga. Joan Garcia read it. The defence had read it. The space had cut down.
See, Anthony Elanga's eyes light up when he saw that space to burst into.
Look at that right there. So much space for Elanga.
Many centre-halves like to be in that sort of situation. Cancelo. Trippier pushing high up onto him, and now Pedri.
Oh.
It is a free kick.
Look at those touches from Pedri.
In a real tussle there.
It's a really good battle. Just got to temper himself, Tonali. This was Alanga going into space, and it's a good dummy and touch, and the way just needed to be now. You feel that touch there, cut down his own space.
He was so quick there, Alanga, that Cubarsí couldn't even get the foul in. Here's Barnes looking for Asula. It's been tireless so far.
Great work from the team. Great work defensively.
Can they fashion the opportunity? And that's too comfortable.
Nice, Joan.
Garcia.
Joan, man of the match so far. Boys, in that image right there, you saw the bank of 4, and then you saw the bank of 2.
You're feeling that this is the moment for Newcastle. They've got good energy at the minute. I'm not sure they can keep that for the remaining 30-something minutes.
Barnes 5 goals in the competition this season. Cancelo loses
No.
it to Ramsey, and now Alanga. What can he do from this sort of situation? Cancelo clearing it away. They are getting some joy down this side.
Nice, Fermín.
Speaking of joy,
Fermín, you have it's a 4v3. 4v3 right here. You have Joe Linton on you.
And now,
Find Lamine Yamal. Find Lamine Yamal.
Raphinha. Yamal.
No.
Not quite. And now Hall, who's fancied his chances of taking on Yamal and getting away from him. Strong runner. Hall has carried him right up the pitch and sweeping it round to Asula. And Alanga with their first.
Yes.
Cancelo with a foot in. And it will be a corner.
Great job, Cancelo.
This end to end. He's absolutely giving everything. The left back running the length of the pitch and saying, I've got nothing on, I'm just going to swing it in. Asking the question of Alanga and Cancelo.
Wait, how is that? How is that a corner?
That opportunity for Barcelona, that 4v3 is the best they've had in the half, that's for sure.
Oh. Yeah, we should have done so much better on that 4v3.
I've had promising attacking situations in this game, but Newcastle in this
so much
really
better.
trying to force the issue. Make this crowd get very excited indeed as it goes towards the back post. Chow attacking it. Pedri, can he clear it away? And it was won by Chow. He couldn't turn cleanly.
Nice, Pedri.
For Pedri to take.
Pedri's doing such a great job of just relieving that pressure. He's had multiple instances where he has his back towards the Newcastle player, defender, and he's doing just a great job.
Champions League when it comes to English managers.
Just relieving that pressure from Barcelona, winning a foul.
To the fray shortly. The longer this pressure comes on Barcelona, we'll be getting into that mode of match management.
Yeah,
just to get out of this stadium with a positive result of some sort. And then Lewandowski does well. Raphinha. Yamal is free.
Find Lamine, find Lamine.
Raphinha finds Yamal. The bit of space. He's closed down quickly.
Yamal had the good idea. Find Lewa right there. It's 5-1 right now.
To send it in, and
No way. Lubrication.
awkward for Ramsdale. As a goalkeeper.
Oh my goodness.
Not one of your favourite situations.
Oh, 4-0 Bayern.
It's one of the few times
5-1 at that. Oh
Lewandowski's
my
actually got the
god.
better of Dan Burn in there, in the build-up. Just had to watch and hope. Did well eventually to shovel that nearly over the bar.
Time that to perfection. Well, it's around this sort of time that Barcelona found the rope on them the last time they faced Newcastle. It's going to be a goal kick in the end.
Ah.
I think Newcastle want to get on with it quickly. Alanga. Asula waits once more. It's all about the final ball for Alejandro in this game at the moment, and there's Pedri.
There we go.
He's been Barcelona's best player so far. Referee happy for Barcelona to continue despite the foul.
Oh, Pedri right there, frustrated at Fermín. No, at Lewa.
Absolutely remonstrating with Lewandowski to say, where are you? Just not sure Lewandowski fancies it into feet. He knows Dan Burns there, Tonali's there. He's right up against him now.
And that September meeting, Rashford scoring his first in the 58th minute, his second in the 67th minute, but he's not on the pitch at the moment.
Get up, Fermín, get up, get up, get up. Come on.
Hall has fancied running off Yamal at every opportunity. Force the wide forward back. Tonali. Sula.
You see that high line from Barcelona still, but you just see that Newcastle are picking their times a bit better now, picking the moments. Yes, people are making the runs, but you don't have to play it every time. Just being a little bit more composed.
Hall sweeps it down the line. Garcia out, needed to be.
Offside. There we go. This is definitely a game for Rashi. I've been liking this performance. Honestly, I'm very liking. If we're able to get a goal, poof, perfect. But I'm liking the performance from the team. It's mature. It's composed. It's not all guns blazing, all out attack. You know.
Assistance to Eddie Howe on that touchline. How fit is Gordon to take part in this one? Illness is the reason he's on the bench.
Look at the whole of the bench of really good Newcastle. Botman, Visser, Gordon, Livramento all had injury problems recently.
Oh, we see Valtemada tonight. Hall. Barcelona making any changes. Hall again. Osula on the move. Ramsey, the touch wasn't the best. Tonali didn't really catch hold of it. Tonali again.
There we go.
Came in from Cubarsí.
Cubarsí, absolute beast.
Stretched. It's messy. It's a tired swing from Tonali. Bottom of your screen, just waiting on the edge of the box for something. It was not meant to be a 1-2 for Joel Linton, I can assure you.
And now Raphinha, with Lewandowski in the middle.
There we go. No!
Did he want it earlier?
Oh, Lewa, you had your chance. That was it.
Well, that for him.
No.
It's a glorious opportunity. It's a fantastic run from Raphinha.
Oh.
Seeing the space, Trippier slightly advance, and then just holding that fraction too long, like you say.
Lewa. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff.
On the stretch, it's a good chance. He's not stretching that much, is he? A great finisher that he is.
5-0 Bayern. Oh my God.
So it will be a triple change, an energy boost. Well, how much energy does Gordon have? So Trippier doesn't last. But not the worst replacement in the world coming on here, Tino Livramento. And if he is at
Ilanga, Trippier, and Osula.
full fitness, will still be an asset.
Gordon, Murphy,
well.
and Livramento.
Alanga going off. So Osula, who's put in quite the shift up front, it must be said. And Gordon on.
It's 3 like-for-like swaps. Livramento more mobile, more progressive on the ball from fullback. Gordon not got the height, but does have sheer pace as centre forward, and then Murphy, you're thinking a little bit more quality on the wing for crosses for him. Interesting to see how this right-hand side develops for Newcastle.
Oh, that's a bit of a swipe from Cancelo.
Yellow card for Cancelo, yeah.
Barcelona's first. Murphy, welcome to the game.
Yeah, there you go. This is the pace we've been playing out, and used to it quick. That's a good sign for him. First touch up against a tiring Cancelo who's been booked. Maybe seeing.
Yeah, that was Joao Cancelo's first mistake of the game.
Bench as well. Cancelo, who was a standout when he was at Manchester City playing in the Premier League. As for another former Premier League
Rashford
player,
and Dani Olmo.
as for now, Marcus Rashford is going to come on, and Dani Olmo. See how that affects things.
When's the second game? The
Ramsdale
let's see here.
goes long. Worked wide now, so 4 waiting for a cross to come in.
Good stuff, Bernal. So literally in next week.
Paul. The burn is still forward.
1 week in
Get on with
between.
it. Newcastle feeding off that energy. In it goes.
Oh my gosh.
There goes from Murphy.
Woo. Murphy free.
That's a chance of the game for Newcastle. It's bottom of the screen. Murphy's spare. You see a tear up against Cancelo, occupies him. That buys him the space.
That's such a difficult finish as well. Bernal has looked fucking amazing this game, mature and calm.
That he has had in the past. You're expecting him to do better.
Barcelona will make their changes. Pedri's coming off. So Dani Olmo will be the man to try and look after the ball.
Pedri off. That's more of a, manage his minutes rather than getting.
Lewandowski.
If Hansi wanted, he'd literally play Pedri the entire match.
So Rashford go through the middle.
Yeah, it's not really happened for Lewandowski tonight. It's been well marshalled by Dan Burn. Actually interested to see
Bernal and Olmo in the midfield.
Goes, whether Bernal will sit
Rashford,
on his own
come
as
on.
the sitting midfielder, and then Lopez and Olmo as the higher two. Just see him in there, dropping in for now. This is on the ball.
Olmo just about gets the free kick. With his first action.
6-0 Bayern.
Isn't it? You've got to get up to speed.
6-0.
Wouldn't it be a manager's luck? After watching Pedri look after that ball so
Oh
well
my
under so much pressure.
God.
Garcia. Go long. So it's Raphinha through the middle at the moment. Barcelona, can they execute? Calm counter. Free kick. Well, there's some energy level from Newcastle in this second half. Trying to take an advantage at Catalonia.
Raphinha was centre forward for some of the game against Atletico Madrid in that second leg, and he came so close to forcing extra time in the Copa del Rey.
So they're trying to
There we go. Good stuff. If I'm being honest, I'd rather rest either Pedri or Bernal all of next game. I agree. Well, reports were coming out that in regards to Pedri, it's better to play him, but take him off.
Inside to Olmo. Nice touch to find some room.
Consistent minutes for Pedri, but at a lower intensity.
In the competition this season. Well, they're keeping on at the moment. Conversely, not many stop Barcelona from scoring. Cubarsí. Too much on the pass. Also,
No.
Newcastle have had a problem in keeping clean sheets.
Marc Bernal is down.
He's been struggling for a while in the second half. This game has been played at such a pace.
Please tell me it's not an injury. Please tell me it's just like cramps. Marc Bernal. Oh my.
Reminded again that Bernal is only 18. Huge talent.
This is what I'm saying. This team needs reinforcement right here.
If they will bring on Cancelo.
That'd be the obvious choice, wouldn't it? Garcia can go in there as well. Maybe just the experience of Garcia.
Cancelo coming on.
Cancelo will be called upon.
It's just his body telling him enough is enough.
Ah.
It's always hard to see when it's a very young player as well.
Please tell me it's nothing serious, man. Please tell me it's nothing serious.
He won't be able to play any further part. So Barcelona do make that change in their midfield.
Okay, he can walk out, and people are saying we don't need Frenkie. Who in their right mind would sell Frenkie when our midfield is so fragile?
And Casado.
Even now, I even with Pedri, Frenkie, Bernal, Gavi, Cancelo, I still say our midfield is light. With the amount of games that these players play and the amount of taking them out suspensions and all the sort, you need like 8 midfielders.
Livramento. On for 10 minutes against Manchester City. He's given that ball away. Fermín. Lopez trying to find some room. He was well challenged by Livramento getting back. And now Ramsey. Newcastle moving that ball up the field quickly. And Gordon ready to shift. Free on the edge of the area is Murphy. He moves it on to Barnes. Off the post.
Offside. Offside. Oh my God, Joe Linton.
Because the flag is up.
Oh wow.
How close was this? Home supporters wait to see.
That's a fantastic reaction finish from Joe Linton just to get something on it. See the numbers forward all of a sudden. 5v4. Gordon picks his spot, waits and finds his man. And then Joe Linton stepping.
Yeah, he's miles off.
It's the easiest decision. The assistant down.
Yeah, he's miles off.
All night. He knew it. They didn't quite know it.
No.
Ooh.
It's close to doing a Geordie accent there, but I stayed away from it. As Bern goes long.
Look at that. Miles off. Miles off.
Exactly the situation that Eddie Howe
right there.
To see his side in.
Offside.
Tonight.
Okay. I'd say 7 midfielders. The issue is that Pedri, Gavi, and Bernal are also injury prone.
Well, a game that's been tight.
And I would even say, we'd have to start looking for Frenkie de Jong's replacement.
Came off Livramento last.
This is when Barcelona, they should be planning on who should replace Frenkie.
The FA Cup was in January. And Olmo does get the throw. And the players who've had to come onto the field have had to get to pace quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's been so ferocious at times, and both teams not wanting to give a quarter, really. Even if it is 0-0 after 90 minutes, that we can all come back in a week's time and enjoy this one again.
Garcia sending it forward.
Good work. Ah.
Rashford hasn't been able to get involved thus far since coming on. And Hall has got the better of Yamal tonight so far. And he was fouled off the ball. Referee happy for play to continue, keeping the flow going. Joel Linton trying to force his way through. And then didn't get the shout loud enough.
Ah. Barcelona just one counter away.
Murphy. Gordon. Livramento was just a bit slow off the mark.
Yes, yeah, Martín. Need Rashford to show these prep losers while we're spending 30 million on him.
I do feel like these changes, the substitutions he's made, have suited them better. Has been one of the key features tonight. Paul, if you watch Newcastle with Premier League week in, week out, you know how good he is. He's had his own injury problems, but
Bro, it's just that duo in midfield, Bernal and Pedri, they've ran so much.
There's absolutely no doubt that Yamal will be in Spain's lineup come the World Cup.
Oh my.
But Lewis Hall trying to cement a left-back position for the England national team.
Why is Raphinha playing striker?
Huge game.
Does Hansi Flick just hate Rashford there?
The biggest game in Newcastle's recent history, and that's a club that won its first trophy in a long time last year, their League Cup victory. He did have to clarify his recent history because he couldn't remember all of it, of course. He wasn't around for all of it.
I was going to say, it's been around longer than him, the club, but I understand the sentiment, especially in the context of the season. Got not a lot else to play for.
Gordon again, he's a couple of times been able to play that ball through and behind. Barcelona just consistently play this way. Hall. And on the move goes Harvey Barnes, and Garcia has to backpedal. Barnes.
Cubarsí!
And Barnes goes down.
What a beast!
Get back up again. And that's what he does. Joel Linton. Breathless second half, but no goals yet. But there may be one here. And then Martín.
Cubarsí, what a beast!
There's a few Barcelona faces out there. Finding it going tough at the moment.
This game has been so gritty.
They are stretched at times, and
come on.
Really have had a second win with these substitutions. There was a penalty check. I'm not sure there was anything going to contradict what Marco Guido is saying.
Yes, on we go. It's a brief look at that challenge on Harvey Barnes. Tonali's corner, men going down in the middle. Joel Linton. Tonali.
Oh my God, Rafa.
Bit of space for Tonali to play it back across and forced back in again. They're hanging on a bit here, Barcelona.
It's the most sustained pressure Newcastle have had in the game. Just looking at the bottom, the screen, Gordon going down, and from there, really nice touch, and there's tired bodies everywhere, tired minds now. As you said, Seb.
Another corner, what?
Barcelona haven't been able to feed Rashford, he's only had 2 touches since coming on. Hall with the corner. Can Newcastle find a way through with all this pressure? Will Barcelona hold out? That's the flow of the game. Ramsdale. Straight pass. It's easily cut out. Martín. Can they find some time on the ball, Barcelona? They love a bit of time.
So they'll enjoy.
Come on, boys.
Slowing the game down now.
Yeah, slow it down, slow it down.
Position of the game. It's not yet half time.
So much space for Raphinha.
Here's a chance for Rashford.
Find Fermín, find Fermín.
Rashford,
No.
too much on the cross. And Yamal will keep it in play.
That was a chance right there.
Cancelo.
Come on, boys.
Martín.
What's the scoreline looking like in the other games? 6-0, 5-2. Oof.
The tempo here, Barcelona.
It's gonna be so hard for Spurs, and Atalanta are knocked out. I'll literally forfeit that game.
Nearly 30 years on from that huge win for Newcastle over Barcelona. There's a lot of similarities to that in terms of the energy on the home side, but no goals. Rashford. Set to Cancelo. Araujo. Yamal. Lopez to Cubarsí. So feel like a breather for Barcelona.
Yeah. Killed the game with passes. Olmo dropping him. Just allowing him and Cancelo just to stay there and say, look, you can see the rest of the game through like this. Thank you very much. You'll take this and I get the feeling Newcastle are just taking one more breather before pushing again.
Looking for that moment to counter again. Cubarsí. Has that gone out of play? It has. And the fact he played that pass again, it's very unlike Barcelona. But with a second leg to come, they wouldn't mind the clean sheet.
Yeah. If you keep a clean sheet, you're going back home as favourites, clear favourites to progress. Not certain, but they'll be happy.
There we go.
Newcastle's last clean sheet was in January against PSV. Two sides who haven't had an issue scoring goals in this campaign, yet here we are. It's not our fault, I hope. Raphinha.
What a pass from Raphinha.
Excellent ball. Rashford on the front foot. Rashford, can he do it again? So James's post.
Oh!
Went for that near post. Byrne felt he was fouled. Lopez trying to force it home. Free kick comes in the end, but there was the opening for Rashford.
No, so close.
Always wanted to get back onto his right-hand side. He's playing us out on this left. Do exactly this, drift inside. See the bodies lining up. The strike wasn't as clean as he wanted.
It wasn't a good shot from Rafa.
Giving himself up there with a push.
Just knew there was no way of him winning that ball otherwise. I was looking before the game at the records this season of Rashford and Gordon, and they're relatively similar over the campaign, and both enjoying better times in the Champions League, particularly Gordon. That equation, but domestically, in their respective domestic leagues, similar records. Joel Willock looks like he's going to come on.
Fermín, you're into space right here.
And this is open up for Barcelona. Rashford clips it in.
No.
Couldn't get it back across.
It's too much loft. Not enough pace on the cross from Rashford. Gave them time to shepherd it out. Araujo doing his utmost to get back on the pitch. Slow the game down. This is exactly where Barcelona want to be, to kill the game. And well, they know the rules when they want to, the players.
That was a sheepish shuffle. And they come back on now.
Oh my gosh. Araujo, come back, my guy.
He's going to have the opportunity to slip that inside to Rashford on that break quicker. Room on the left-hand side. Here's Livramento.
Dude, the players are exhausted as well.
Murphy. Gets it back, Murphy. Hangs it in, Garcia's not going to get there!
He's so free.
Breakthrough!
He's so free right there. Araujo, you just didn't track back.
For the joy of St. James's Park.
Araujo, you didn't track back, my guy.
Pays off.
You didn't track back.
Barcelona complain, while the home support's not complaining. A terrific moment.
We did so much.
For the Toon Army.
Oh, we played so well. No, this is onside. Well, what are they going to rule out?
For Eddie Howe, he wants to check that this one will stand.
Well, it's first blood to Newcastle. And Araujo never gets back in. You can see him drifting and waiting.
Oh my God, Raphinha doesn't track back either, boys.
Barnes steals in, completely unchecked by Raphinha. 6 yards out. They've had to wait for that moment of quality. It's not the cleanest of strikes. Joan Garcia not knowing where it was, but It's enough to get it over the line, and it's enough to take a
Oh,
lead
come
back to the
on.
Joy for the home support. There is still a check ongoing.
What's a check? What's a...
Didn't look to be one.
No, the check is not going to be offside. It's a goal.
And there is a one.
Just end the match right there.
So Harvey Barnes is enjoying this Champions League season, his 6th goal in the competition.
Bro.
This campaign. Fermín Lopez is going off. And Barcelona again can't keep a clean sheet.
Xavi and Espart. See, I blame Araujo fully on that. What are you doing? As well, Raphinha, like, come on.
Araujo eventually getting his substitution, getting to come off.
Yes, and it's the youngster.
Oh,
Come on.
all good though, all good. It's
Big moment for him.
a 1-0 deficit isn't the end of the
Not
world.
much time to make an impact. And Torres as well. Barcelona looking to respond with the time left, but they were under so much pressure, and you felt it was going to pay at some point.
There was that moment we saw Araujo trying to get back onto the pitch to slow it down, to stop the game. Never really got back into position. They never got their shape, and relying on players to track in and cover around didn't happen. That's what cost them. Just an overall attrition of a game that's been played at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
And Spartan making his Barcelona debut. And quite the cauldron.
Just pass it back, just pass it back.
Just didn't feel like a game that should end 0-0.
Ah,
You get that feeling.
Might not have finished.
Ferran Torres slipping, but somehow retaining.
Ferran, bro!
Newcastle, they try and push for another one.
Oh my God, bro, sub Ferran off already. Ah.
This is what Murphy was brought on for. That bit of quality, knowledge of how to cross it. Barnes, well, he might score a few off his shin in his career, but none as important as that, you feel.
See, because look at this.
Taking his opportunity.
Araujo coming, getting down, and then him not being in this position right here. Like, come on. What's up, Ace? Good to see you. I wouldn't say it's been that type of performance. Barcelona, they don't have the facilities in order to go all out. There's no Frenkie. We don't have Balde. We don't have Koundé. There's literally no one in the midfield. This would be a completely different scenario if Barcelona had their players
To take the slow walk across.
who were fit. You
I
know?
know they've still got a mountain to climb.
Hansi Flick did the smart thing. He was being pragmatic in England. It's just, it's such a shame that Araujo doesn't do his job. You know? Track back, my guy.
Another in added time. Gordon back to goal. It's all a bit tight. Might still break for Byrne. Just taken off the toes in the end. Willock, Ramsey. Oh, Newcastle find another here, and then they will have a real advantage. Livramento going for goal. Rashford can't look after it, and there's a foul on Gordon.
But these are big moments.
Lamine's only done cardio this whole match.
You feel him. He's saying to slow it down. 3 minutes to go. But get it in there.
This is not a fair result for Newcastle either. I understand we don't have a start, but we are Barca.
How many of those will make the trip to the Camp Nou?
No, I wouldn't say this has been an unacceptable performance. I wouldn't say that. It hasn't been a horror show.
He's heard the instructions. Don't rush.
Barcelona came in to be pragmatic.
And we'll go forward.
We had our chances as well, but that one mistake, you know, they give it to,
Sit forward.
you gave the victory to Newcastle.
Rashford. Joel Linton has been stronger to every ball tonight. Should look after it and spin and turn. And get in behind. The cover is there from Livramento. Tonali. Joel Linton. Can't find Murphy. Well, we wondered about Newcastle's fitness in the second half, considering the games they've had.
Ferran, Miko, boys, defend.
Trying to drive on and find another in added time.
What a tackle! What a tackle from Xavi.
Had to get it right, Murphy. Xavi Esparta going to ground. There's Joel Linton again. But no foul. Yamal has had a relatively quiet night.
There we go.
This is going to be a booking for Willock.
We are Barça.
Yeah, they've been fantastic.
I need to see Xavi Esparta in this game and not Araujo. I agree.
Tonali and Joel Linton have put such a shift in there.
I agree.
The opportunity to get the ball out to Yamal. Yamal has been so few and far between. Led to that moment of pure joy.
And respect to the opposition as
Oh,
well.
and what's frustrating is Araujo did his job. He did his job. He performed well.
Send it in. Still time to create one more chance. Olmo felt there was a handball there. Tonali with a switch. Gordon does well. And we'll look for Tonali. Just forgive Tonali for not chasing.
Clearly, there's a motivation issue. No, Ace, it's not a motivational issue.
Just a few seconds remain.
Barcelona came to Newcastle to, you know, have to not concede 4. Simple as that.
Cancelo. One more attack hit for Barcelona. Raphinha, good ball inside. Olmo waving his way through, goes down. Referee points.
Penalty!
With seconds remaining. Drama right at the
Please.
No complaints from Malik Chow and the home support.
Oh my God, oh my God.
And Barcelona with a very, very late opportunity. To
Oh my
come
God.
away from this ground with something.
Oh, there's a twist in the tail.
That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a pen.
Decision.
That's a pen.
Marco Guida, the referee. Just sharp feet from the substitute. That little bit brighter. The ball
Oh my
makes it
God,
with
Danny Olmo.
working all game, really. Just a moment of quality, sheer quality.
That's quality from Danny Olmo right there. Quality from Danny Olmo.
He's barely had a touch in the second half. It has been handed to the man. I say man, 18-year-old.
Well, Harvey Barnes can't believe it. He was
Come on,
set to
dude,
be
come
the
on.
match winner in a moment to be
Raphinha should be taking this. Raphinha should be taking this. It should not be Lamine Yamal. Raphinha should be taking this penalty.
For the teenage superstar, a chance.
Raphinha should be taking this.
Late leveler.
Raphinha should be taking this. Come on, Lamine Yamal. Come on, Lamine.
Spring round to the arena.
Come on, Lamine. Lamine. Let's go.
And converts. And Barcelona have picked up a point.
Let's fucking go.
Have picked up a leveler.
Let's
right
fucking
at the
go.
end.
So deserved.
Made their points.
So fucking deserved.
And for Malik Chow, agony.
Let's go.
For Newcastle, it will feel like
Oh.
a defeat. But it is.
Thank
as it
fucking goodness,
stands,
man.
Only halfway.
Well, you can't keep him out the script. It's not been his night. But the confidence is shown to step up.
Come on.
He puts every penalty that way. He's stuck to his guns. He can't believe it.
That's a
He
fair
thought he'd
result.
seen it.
1-1 is a fair result.
Can't keep Barcelona down.
And that
Oh,
was
come
the
on.
last kick of this first leg. And it felt like a
penalty
around these parts, but not for the away support, who come away after all that pressure in the second half. They will be
Let's go.
That will feel like they'll have the advantage going into the second leg, but ultimately
let's freaking go.
To play for. And Lamine Yamal,
not gonna lie, Newcastle deserved the win. We played shit at the end. Sylvan, this is the type of performance, especially away, that Real Madrid have put in time and time and time again. At times, Barcelona, they have to be defensively solid in this position. How many times have, just look at the Atletico game. Barcelona went into that game trying to come back into the match, and we got 4-0'd in the first half. We had an atrocious first half. Hansi Flick went more pragmatic this game, trying to hit Newcastle on the counter. What happens? We leave with a 1-1. Barcelona at the Camp Nou? Bro, I expect a demolition. It's a completely different story. If Barcelona are playing in the Camp Nou and Newcastle are having this performance. No, Newcastle did not even play well. It wasn't that they were brilliant. But this is such a favorable result for Barca right here, boys. It's such a favorable result. Newcastle at the Camp Nou? Poof. That's a completely different story. That's a completely different story. This weekend, though, Barcelona have to make substitutions. Against Sevilla, dude, oh my God, bro. Look at this injury list as well. Like, this is like the worst thing that happened. Worst thing. Christensen, Frank, Hansi. I want to see Xavi start in the right back position. I want to see Tommy Marquez start in the midfield alongside Cancelo, because Pedri and Bernal to start again, I highly doubt that. But overall, boys, it was... I'm taking this. I'm taking this result. I'm taking this result. But all right, guys. I'll see you in a couple minutes for the match reaction. It's not an ideal result because Barcelona don't get the victory, but it was a composed. All right, guys. I'll see you there for the match reaction.